The void before the battle zone was silent, a vast emptiness that stretched for light years without interruption. Stars shimmered like distant fires, indifferent to the coming storm. The human fleet advanced steadily, every ship a testament to human ingenuity, each vessel shaped for war yet gleaming with precision and discipline. Commanders aboard the flagship observed the darkness ahead, their eyes scanning for the faintest hint of the enemy. The sensors hummed quietly, detecting nothing unusual. Yet every officer knew patience was as dangerous as recklessness in the moments before engagement. Lieutenant Mark adjusted the display in front of him, tracking the formation of the fleet. Each ship fell into position with meticulous accuracy. The humans did not move blindly, they moved with purpose. Captain Allen watched the readiness indicators flare green, signaling full operational status. Engines pulsed in synchronized rhythm, preparing for the jump that would carry them into the heart of the enemy cluster. Every crew member understood their role and the importance of timing. A single miscalculation could allow the enemy a fleeting chance to retaliate. Far ahead, in a nebulous sector of space, the alien armada had gathered. They had underestimated the humans, as they always did, confident in their superior numbers and firepower. Their ships shimmered with colors that humans had yet to fully decipher, and their weapon systems glowed with ominous energy. Commanders aboard their lead ship observed the approaching fleet with curiosity rather than fear. Reports indicated humans had never faced such opposition and had historically relied on cunning more than brute force. They believed they could crush the humans before they became a real threat. Admiral Royce leaned over the command console, observing the tactical displays. He felt no apprehension, only a sharp anticipation that had been honed over years of training and combat. Humanity did not wait for permission or mercy. Humanity did not hesitate. With a subtle hand movement, he signaled the fleet to engage the first stage of the operation. The ships vibrated as weapons powered up. Shields shimmered faintly in response to the increased energy demands, and every officer felt the gravity of what was about to unfold. The fleet entered the battle zone without warning, their approach undetected until the first salvo erupted. The human weapons were not merely powerful, they were precise beyond the comprehension of the alien forces. Energy beams carved paths through the void, striking ships before defensive systems could even react. Explosions blossomed in silence, the wreckage drifting like deadly ornaments in the cold darkness. The aliens scrambled to retaliate, but the humans had anticipated every maneuver. Their ships moved as a single entity, a living organism capable of instantaneous adaptation. Commander Lydia issued orders with calm efficiency, each directive flowing like water over stone. Targeting systems prioritized the most dangerous threats first, neutralizing them before they could launch counterattacks. Fighters darted through the chaos, weaving between debris and enemy craft with agility that defied belief. The aliens had never faced an opponent that combined strategy with speed and unflinching resolve. For every ship they destroyed, the humans had already eliminated 3 more in response, and the cycle of destruction accelerated with merciless efficiency. In the lead battleship, sensors registered faint signals from the outer perimeter of the enemy formation. Lieutenant Doran adjusted the course slightly, ensuring no vessel would escape the onslaught. Communications relayed silently between ships, a network of information sharing that allowed each captain to act independently, yet cohesively. The humans did not need extensive commands. Instinctive understanding and trust in training guided every decision. The aliens, though technologically advanced, lacked the unity and adaptability that defined human coordination in combat. Within minutes, the center of the enemy armada was in chaos. Command ships erupted in brilliant bursts of light as concentrated fire tore them apart. Smaller crafts attempted evasive maneuvers but found every route blocked by human fighters and automated drones. The humans did not slow, did not pause to gloat or signal surrender. Every attack was decisive, every strike preemptive. The alien commanders struggled to comprehend the sudden annihilation, their once confident posture replaced by confusion and fear. Admiral Royce observed the tactical map, noting the collapse of the enemy formation. He allowed a faint smile. There was no joy in this victory, only the satisfaction of a plan executed flawlessly. Lieutenant Mark reported that enemy communications were fragmented, their sensors overloaded by the speed and precision of human assaults. The aliens had assumed that their experience and numbers would protect them, But humans had rewritten the rules of engagement in moments. The human fleet pressed forward, advancing deeper into the battle zone. Each wave of attacks demolished enemy reinforcements before they could reach effective range. Human engineers aboard the flagship monitored weapon efficiency, recalibrating systems in real time to maintain optimal performance. The combination of human intuition and technological mastery created a synergy that left the enemy vulnerable at every turn. Alien commanders frantically redirected their fleets, but every adjustment was anticipated and countered. The void became a theater of calculated destruction, with humans choreographing each movement with precision. Captain Allen activated the secondary assault vectors, sending specialized strike teams toward the outer perimeter. These ships moved silently, emerging behind enemy lines to dismantle supply vessels and communication arrays. The aliens realized too late that their retreat was impossible, that every path led to confrontation with humans who had already predicted their strategies. Each maneuver the aliens attempted was met with overwhelming force, a reminder that humans did not merely react, they dominated the flow of battle. As the engagement continued, the humans demonstrated a terrifying combination of patience and aggression. They did not waste energy or ammunition unnecessarily, conserving power for moments that would maximize impact. Fighters darted in unpredictable patterns, launching precision strikes while avoiding exposure. Every alien vessel that survived a direct assault was intercepted moments later by a secondary strike team. The aliens had never faced an enemy so methodical, so utterly unyielding in purpose. In the command room, Lieutenant Doran observed the energy signatures of enemy ships collapsing. He noted the rapid depletion of their shields, the erratic movements of their remaining vessels, and the unmistakable pattern of desperation. Humanity's plan had unfolded flawlessly. The aliens, despite their numbers and experience, had been unable to mount an effective defense. Every tactic they had relied upon was rendered useless by the foresight, speed, and precision of human strategy. Outside the flagship, the void was illuminated by bursts of energy and the remnants of destroyed ships. The human fleet moved as one, a single organism sweeping through the battlefield, leaving nothing standing in its wake. Even the smallest vessels were destroyed with careful accuracy, ensuring that no remnants could regroup or mount a counterattack. The scale of human efficiency was staggering, a testament to years of innovation, training, and unbreakable resolve. Captain Allen gave the order to tighten the formation, preparing for a final sweep of the battle zone. Sensors confirmed that the remaining enemy ships were few and scattered, their formations broken and ineffective. Human ships moved silently yet deliberately, systematically erasing each remaining threat. The aliens' attempts at regrouping were futile, their morale shattered by the speed and decisiveness of human action. Humanity did not wait for surrender, did not negotiate, and did not allow hesitation. Every action was a statement of supremacy and control. Lieutenant Mark observed the last group of enemy vessels attempting a retreat. With precise timing, human interceptors cut off escape routes and engaged the enemy with unerring accuracy. Explosions lit the void as each vessel was destroyed in sequence. There was no panic among human forces, no chaos, only controlled, deliberate execution of a plan that had anticipated every possibility. By the time the final enemy vessel was reduced to debris, the humans had already prepared for post-battle operations. Admiral Royce allowed himself a moment to acknowledge the scale of the victory. The human fleet had entered the battle zone and achieved what many had deemed impossible. The aliens had been annihilated before they could respond effectively, their assumptions about human capabilities shattered. Reports from fleet captains indicated near total destruction of enemy forces, with minimal human casualties. The efficiency of the operation had been unparalleled in the history of interstellar combat. The flagship transmitted a signal across the galaxy, a simple message of presence and power. Humanity did not boast. They had no need. The signal alone conveyed the reality. The humans were a force that could not be ignored, a civilization capable of overwhelming even the most confident adversaries. Fleet captains coordinated salvage operations, medical triage, and system repairs, maintaining readiness even after the decisive victory. Humanity did not linger in celebration, only in preparation for whatever challenges lay ahead. In the aftermath, the void was quiet once more. The remnants of the alien fleet drifted aimlessly, A testament to the sudden and complete dominance of humans in the battle zone, sensors recorded the devastation, and human engineers began documenting the engagement for future analysis and refinement of tactics. Humanity had demonstrated not only its technological mastery, but its ability to adapt, anticipate, and dominate with unparalleled efficiency. As the human fleet withdrew from the battle zone, ships maintained formation, engines pulsing steadily. Every officer knew that the battle was not merely about survival, but about sending a clear message. Humanity would not be underestimated, would not wait to be challenged, and would respond with decisive force when provoked. The stars themselves seemed to bear witness to the silent, relentless power that humanity had unleashed. The enemy had underestimated humans, assuming that size and experience would guarantee victory. They had failed to consider the depth of human ingenuity, the precision of their coordination, and the unwavering resolve that defined their civilization. The human fleet had erased opposition before it could respond, and in doing so, had redefined the rules of engagement across the galaxy. Even as the fleet moved away from the battle zone, the impact of their presence would be felt for generations. Reports would circulate, intelligence networks would be rewritten, and civilizations would pause to reconsider the human threat. Humanity had proven that it was not merely another species in the galaxy, but a force capable of overwhelming any adversary with strategy, speed, and unrelenting determination. Admiral Royce watched the stars, noting the subtle patterns of light as ships drifted past. Humanity had not sought glory, only effectiveness. Yet in their silence, the power of humans spoke louder than any declaration. The galaxy had witnessed the arrival of a civilization that would not be ignored, and the echoes of their victory would resonate across the void for centuries to come. The human fleet continued its journey, engines humming steadily, weapon systems ready and crews alert. They had entered the battle zone, erased the enemy, and demonstrated that humans were not merely participants in galactic affairs. They were the arbiters of outcome. In every system that would hear of their deeds, civilizations would pause and reconsider what it meant to challenge humanity. The galaxy had learned a lesson that would not be forgotten, and humans had proven that when they acted, the void itself obeyed. The stars stretched endlessly ahead, silent witnesses to human resolve. The human fleet moved through the darkness, a symbol of calculated power and unity, leaving no doubt that humanity had claimed its place among the masters of the cosmos. Every ship, every crew member, every pulse of energy spoke of one truth. Humans did not falter, humans did not hesitate, and humans erased any obstacle before